Recording button, away we go. So, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are. I'm here in 4th Avenue, Vancouver. It's a beautiful sunny day. Another great day to be doing the Enagic Business, and of course, with the Prosperity Health Alliance, we love doing that. I'll forget the background noise, but today I want to talk about something that comes up for everybody, and that is there's a couple different ways to do the business. And some people have questions about that, like, should I? And let's go the two ways. And I'm going to give you a little lesson in duality, shall I say. A lot of people want to do it one way, and some people want to do it online, some people want to do it offline, some people want to focus on the science, some people want to focus on the sales. And it depends what your outcome is. My suggestion is this. If you are using this business that you really want, that you're really passionate about the health side of it, you might lead to the science side of it or the health side of it, right? That's what you want to talk about. A lot of people who are health practitioners and experts in the nutrition field or the fitness field, they want to focus on the science and the health. And that's one way to do the business. And if you want to do it that way, I really strongly recommend that you go through each of the lessons that we have on the Prosperity and Health Alliance. There's that 12-week course that you get a couple every week and go through that, because that's how I started out. Now, for those of you who want to be on the sales side, who are looking to make, maybe a six-figure income or a multiple six-figure income here, you need to learn the sales side of it, and that's a different game. And although there's cross-contamination, I guess, between the two, I would say this. If you're looking to build a business on the sales side, I think it's a little easier than on the health side, because you don't need to be a scientist, you don't need all the research. You're really focusing on growing and building a business and finding other business builders. If you're focusing on a health expert, generally what you're getting is mostly one-off sales. And so determining who you are, and they're both ways. The difference between the two is when you're doing one-off sales, you're going to be doing a lot of demos, you're going to be an expert, you're going to be answering questions on the health side. You want to make sure you're qualified, you understand that thing, you really do your due diligence on that side. If you're on the sales side, you need to be focusing on how do you build a business, how do you learn the secrets of selling, and how do you follow that. And we have videos on each one of those. So ask yourself this question. Which is most important to me? The health side or the sales side? Write that down. Answer that question. So if I'm on the health side, I'm going to focus on the science. If I'm on the sales side, I'm going to focus on the sales. The other thing is, let's talk about mission versus commission. This is something that I know JC Pacifico, one of the top distributors, they like to focus on. I find that most people who are focusing on the science and the health side tend to focus on the mission of Enagic. So you want to get familiar with Mr. Oshiro's story about spreading true health around the world and that sort of thing, and focus on that mission. If you are on the commission side, you want to talk about the compensation, you want to talk about the money, you want to be having financial conversations and building your sales platform around that conversation. The other thing is the fourth thing is do I do a live physical demos where I'm meeting people and greeting people and that sort of stuff? If you are going in that route, and it's the way I started out, I would highly recommend checking out Eric Worre's stuff, the traditional direct sales marketing, and really diving deep on those aspects of learning the 7 phases of what it takes to be doing a live direct sales business. If you want to go to more of a sales business, I highly encourage you to go to an online platform and start learning how to run Facebook ads, lead generation campaigns, and this type of methodology, because you're not so concerned about building a direct audience. And I've got that going on as well. So I have both avenues, and not one way is better than the other. You just have to be honest with yourself. The big thing is you have to ask yourself, what's right for me? What's the questions that I need to answer? How do I need to do this? What is the right thing? So what's the questions that you're going to ask yourself? So write these down and take a little time, and then build your business based on that. Now you can change that later, but focus on that for at least a year and then come back to it. So is it more important, the health or the business? One of the two. Just check in with yourself. 2, is it more important to focus on the science, or is it more important to focus on the sales? If you're on the health side, the science. If you're on the sales side, you really know the secrets of selling. Mission versus commission. And I think one of the things is if you have a mission that you want to build about. Maybe that's a mission around the sales thing. Be clear about your mission statement, and it should be something that you can summarize in 5 words. If you can get your mission down to 5 words and people can understand that really easily what you're doing, then it makes it a lot easier to compress and see if people are interested in it. And then find if it's going to be live or where it's going to be online. If you're going to do live stuff, learn how to do the presentation, learn about the science, get the PowerPoints, go through that. We have them on the cluster and optimized. If you're going to the online format, then you need to get in plugged into a group that's doing this online and learning how the secrets of running an ad campaign, spending money on ads and to attract people and growing your business that way. So that's the 2 ways to do the business. It's just a simple and brief. So write those questions down. So do I want to do offline or online? Do I want to have a mission versus the commission? Is it health or is it business related? And am I going to focus on science and sales? So if that's all it is today. Simple, quick, easy. I want you to ask those questions, and then I want you to bring those questions next week back to me, or submit them to Wade Lightheart at Gmail, and what your specific questions might be. And we'll do a webinar based on those questions next week. Exciting day for today. That's for you tonight. But ask yourself those questions. Take 5 minutes to write those down. Think about yourself.